No matter what the season, I love to entertain outdoors. Okay, that's not true. In the dead of winter in Iowa, you do not want to be outside because you will be a snowman. But any other season, it is so great to use what the season has to offer on the table to make a beautiful, entertaining space. And this fall is spectacular here at the farm. I love to throw a simple table together, and while it looks like a lot of work and the picture really is beautiful, it can be so simple and everyone thinks you put so much effort into it, but with a few tips and tricks, I think you too can have the perfect outdoor table. I need quite a few place settings, about 20 of them in total. Now that's a lot of people, and of course I don't have one table that is gonna fit all those, although that would be actually kind of cool to have one long table, but I don't. So I'm just putting together some large banquet tables. What's great about this is you can adjust this to whatever size gathering you're gonna have. It can be 1 table, 3 tables, doesn't matter. To make mine fit, I'm gonna need to use 2 tablecloths. And really, this is so simple. You don't need to go rent a really long tablecloth. I'm just using 2 of the same black tablecloths because black is a great backdrop for anything. And I'm putting them right on top of each other and no one is gonna notice that crease or that little bit of extra at the end. To start with doing a table, I love to use what the season has. And in the fall, there is so much to work with. Of course, one of my favorites are mums. You do not need to go buy cut flowers to put together when you have so many beautiful mums you can use. What's great about these is you don't have to worry about them having as long a shelf life as you do with cut flowers. You can just go buy some gorgeous little mums at your store and then pop them right in some crocks. I think crocks like this are just awesome to use in the fall because they give that instant rustic patina that you are looking for and they go great with any space. But use whatever you have. Galvanized items would work great here. Other types of bowls or wooden crocks or anything is going to look great on your fall table. To add some extra texture and look, I love to use what my yard has. This summer, I grew so many Dusty Miller plants and ornamental kales. While I love them, it is about time for them to be pulled out anyway since they are annuals, and it is a great time to use them on this fall table. I just go cut them from the yard and then put them right into some extra crocks. This is instant appeal. You don't have to buy anything, and you are using what your yard has. If you have hydrangeas that are starting to dry or turn color or beautiful leaves, just use those. I love to use whatever is outside. I mean, that really is perfect. I am just evenly spacing all these items down my table. You can do as much or as little as you want. I think a table looks great with quite a bit in the center of it. It really just adds a beautiful touch. So I'm doing quite a few of these different items down the center. And of course, no table is done without some candles. When you're working with the outdoors, you do have to think of the weather elements, and it can sometimes be quite breezy in the fall. So I love to use some glass containers that are gonna contain that flame and not let it just like whip around with the wind. Just put the candle right down in some large glass containers. They can be vases, candle holders, whatever you have, and then place them down the table. Already you can see it is starting to come together. And each item is just adding an extra layer of beautiful ambiance. As an odd tip, I love to use candles that I have already used. If you're buying brand new candles, just make sure you burn them for a little bit. That way, they are gonna start when you light them a lot easier, because sometimes when they're brand new, they take a while. So a burned wick always is easier to start. Just remember that. And no fall decorating would be complete without some pumpkins and gourds. Of course, yes, I grow my own. I know not everyone does. I am so lucky to be able to do that. But they are so plentiful this time of year, and you can buy a few for not a lot of money, and they are instant appeal. Just place them down your table, as few or as many as you want, and you have instant gorgeous texture. I love the different colors, and seriously, does anything scream fall more than a gourd or pumpkin? No, I don't think so. They are beautiful, and they are the perfect way to finish off a space. To just give a little bit more of the nature touch, I just literally go to my tree or to the ground and pick up a few sticks to add in. I know it sounds odd, and it's probably like, seriously, you're gonna pick up sticks? Yeah, I am, because as you can see, it just gives that finishing touch that a lot of people wouldn't think of, but once they are there, they add some gorgeous appeal. For the serviceware, I know not everyone has large amounts of dishes, but I happen to keep some heavy old restaurant ware that really has no use other than I love to use it outside. It doesn't really mean a lot to me, and it's not really that valuable, so it's great to use it outdoors. I also love to use granite ware if you happen to have that, but you can make do with whatever you have. I just think it's so fun to eat off real dishes outside. You do not need to go buy paper products. Use what you have. It makes it feel so much more festive. Just finish off the table with some silverware and you are about ready to go. Whatever glasses you have are gonna look great. I love, again, to use real glasses. When you're going to the work of a table like this, it is just best to use the real thing. Paper products and plastic products, they're a waste, they're bad for the environment, and if you have glass, use it. It just makes sense. Once again, I am doing a large group for this, and I am blessed to have quite a few different chairs. And thankfully, it is on trend right now to have so many different wood textures and different style chairs at one table. Once it's put together, you can see it has a great uneven and rustic look. If you have different chairs, just go pull whatever you have out of your house. The important thing is that you're going to the effort and it is going to be beautiful no matter what. All you have to do now is make sure you light all the candles before people come and you are going to be ready to go. I love to get my table, weather permitting, done early in the day so that is completely off my mind and I can just focus on the food and then focus on the guests once they arrive. I hope you are inspired to make an outdoor table because fall is just too beautiful not to enjoy the great outdoors. If you're having people over, why not enjoy it outside? You can make just as beautiful a space outdoors as you can in. If you are inspired by this video and want to see more, make sure to click like and subscribe to the Gray Boxwood channel. I love to make these videos for you and hear about how you guys are inspired by them. So leave a comment and I can't wait to see you again.